Hey y'all, my kids are back in school now, which means kid lunchbox videos are back. My son is now in kindergarten and my daughter is in second grade, just for reference. And this was their first day back to school, so I asked them both what they wanted, and Boston, of course, said mac and cheese. So in that first clip, you saw me prime his thermos with boiling water. I added that lid, and I'm going to let that sit there for the length of time it takes me to cook up this Olaf mac and cheese. So while that was cooking, I also went ahead and got Riley's prepared. So she said that she wanted a sub just like she orders from Subway. So I picked up these sub rolls from the Walmart bakery. They don't come pre-sliced, so I was taking my serrated knife and getting that cut in half. Both of my serrated knives are pretty dull, so this took a lot longer than it should have. Here I am switching it out for the bigger one. But I didn't speed this clip up or edit anything out for the fact that I wanted to quickly explain something. And that is that these clips are over the course of 2 weeks. I don't pack their lunch every single day, and that is because where we live, they get a free breakfast and lunch at school every day. It doesn't matter who you are, what kind of money you make, every kid gets that, and it is really helpful. So there is a lot of days that they like what the school is cooking, so obviously I'm going to go that route, but I do ask them every day, do you want the school lunch or do you want me to pack you one? So just wanted to throw that out there, but now we are back to her sub. So I picked up some Virginia ham that I got thinly sliced at the deli, and I'm just folding that up and stacking it on the sub roll. I did add quite a bit of meat just because she's not going to be taking the whole thing. I don't know if you can tell, but this is pretty big, and I know her appetite and the fact that they only get I think 20 minutes to eat their lunch. So anyways, I'm going to also add on some pickles. She really likes that. And a slice of this sharp cheddar cheese. This Sargento one is like a staple in our house. We use it for all of our sandwiches. I used to buy the Great Value one. It tastes really good, but I noticed that it molds pretty quickly, at least for us. We don't eat sandwiches like every day. So since we switched, I haven't noticed that. So anyways, I did cut that sandwich in half, and I'm going to store the other half in the fridge, and she can finish that off when she gets home from school. I did secure it with one of these little pink heart picks that I got from Dollar Tree years ago. It came in a big pack, and I was sure to tell her to take that out before she eats it and bring it back. So to go along with it, I'm also going to be giving her some of these Scooby-Doo Cheez-Its. They each have like a little design on them, and they're really good. They're like thinner than a normal Cheez-It, which makes them like super crunchy. I like them a lot myself. So in this little baggie, I gave Boston some as well, since he really likes them too. And they're both going to be getting some sliced strawberries. They love when they get that for school, so they get that pretty often. Boston loves a lot of different fruits, but Riley, on the other hand, only likes a few, and strawberries is like her #1 favorite. So now the mac and cheese is done. So I have dumped out that hot water, and now I'm just pouring it in the thermos. And I know I say it in every video that I use a thermos in, but just in case you're new and have never heard it, when you prime your thermos that way, it's going to keep the food hot a lot longer. I have tested it out myself, and the thermos is just such a game changer for the kids' lunchboxes because you can pack like pretty much anything, and it just opens up so many options for them. Just love it. And I got this particular one off Amazon. I will link it in my description box. And also, I'm not the type of mom that's going to wake up super early all the time and make a fresh box of mac and cheese. I just want it to make the first day of school really special. It's an exciting time, and you're not burnt out yet, but realistically, on a normal day, I would just do this the night before and heat it up in the microwave the morning of. But lastly, I'm also going to give them each a Go-Gurt. This is the like red, white, and blue popsicle flavored one. I was trying to keep that summer theme going. And here's just a quick little overview of everything. I did give Boston a spoon for his mac and cheese. And Riley's box came from Target. It's the same one she used last year. We don't love it because the lid's kind of hard to get on, but it's still in good shape, so we're going to use it until it falls apart. She requested an apple juice, and Boston requested a orange Gatorade Zero. And I do like to pre-open the bottles so that they don't struggle with that when it's lunchtime. They each, of course, have an ice pack, and they are just using the same lunch boxes as last year since they're still in good shape. I got those from Pottery Barn, but I did get them 2 new water bottles from Walmart. We have really been liking these ones so far, and I do like to add a little bit of water flavor to it. They drink it better, and I have been getting the clear ones recently because I have been doing a lot of research about red dyes, and they're linked to behavior problems, and I fully believe it. And I mean, I'm just making slow changes, baby steps. I know I'm not perfect. But anyways, here we are after I picked up the kids from school. As you can see, Boston ate all of his mac and cheese, which is really impressive because I gave him a lot. He didn't have time to eat the cheeses, which is okay. He ate them when he got home. And as you can see, he finished off all of his strawberries. And now on to Riley. Sub sandwiches is one of her favorite foods, so I figured she probably ate it all, and as you can see, she did. She ate everything. So this was a day where I'm only going to be packing Riley's lunch because Boston wanted the school lunch. I'm going to be doing a little homemade Lunchable, and I'm using her Bento box. This is the same one she's had since preschool, and as you can see, it's still in perfect condition, which is awesome. I'm going to be using these paper cupcake liners to separate everything because my silicone ones hadn't come in yet, so I just got some Ritz crackers added, and I didn't have a little circle cookie cutter to cut out the bologna, so the smallest one I had was this bat-shaped one that I pulled out of my Halloween cookie cutter set. So she is going to be getting some bat-shaped bologna and cheese to stack on her crackers. I wanted to throw in this clip to show that I did not waste the scraps of bologna and cheese. I turned it into this cheesy fried bologna egg scramble for my husband, who really enjoyed it. I don't want anyone thinking that I'm just going to throw away those scraps. I am big on not wasting, so I know that was kind of random, but that's why I showed it. But moving on, as you can see, she requested some more strawberries. These are the Driscoll's brand one, and my Walmart rarely carries it, but when they do, it is such a treat. That brand is our favorite. I also gave her some baby carrots. Now, it is nearly impossible to get my kids to eat raw vegetables, but every now and then Riley will eat some carrots and ranch, so I was really hopeful here. As you can see, I'm putting the ranch in the middle of the container. And lastly, I gave her another Go-Gurt. This one is in the orange cream flavor, and she wanted a Gatorade this day. So here's the overview. I feel like this is a pretty well-balanced lunch. I love how organized everything looks. And again, I'm just a big fan of these Bento containers. I am in no way sponsored. I buy them with my own money. I've got one for her and one for him, and they have lasted us a long time. I think they are a wise investment. They're constantly going on sale. I would never pay full price, but when you catch it on sale, I highly recommend. And each day, they're going to be taking a water bottle of some sort, whether I show it or not, just to keep on their desk. And here's how she did. She ate everything except for the carrots, but you can see that she tried them, which I'm proud of her for that. I hate when people comment about my kids not eating vegetables. I'm not going to shove them down their throat, so there's that. On this day, I got both of their thermoses primed and ready to go. I'm going to go and dump out that hot water, and I'm going to go in with a paper towel, and I am going to wipe out all of that excess moisture because we're going to be doing some chicken nuggets. These Great Value frozen ones are our favorite. My kids absolutely love these, and Josh and I really do too, and they're really affordable. So I did cook those up in the oven. You can also cook them in the air fryer. Mine was just dirty, so that's why I cooked them in the oven. But I did give them 6 a piece, and I'm going to go ahead and get those sealed quickly to do my best to trap in that heat so they will be nice and hot when they go to eat it at lunchtime. I gave Riley 2 packs of ketchup to dip her chicken nuggets in. Boston does not like any sauces with his nuggets, and my silicone liners from Amazon came in, so I was excited to use those for the first time, and I just put those in these containers that I've had forever. I got them at the Dollar Tree back when things were actually $1, and I'm just going to fill it up with some snacks. So first up, they're each going to get a Baby Bell cheese, and I left it in the packaging because they like to take it out themselves. And this one's a new one for us. These are the healthier version of the fruit roll-ups. They are on the pricier side, but I just wanted to see what they would think about them. Like I said, I'm trying to make small changes. These are the strawberry flavored ones, and they were too long to fit in the containers. I didn't realize that, and that's because they each come with these little cards that come with a different animal on it. And yeah, I kind of felt guilty for opening that for whatever reason because I know that would have made them happy, but just like this one. It's a shark one. Boston's obsessed with sharks, but I was sure to show it to them as soon as they woke up. I also finally purchased one of these grape cutters from Amazon, and I have been loving it. I'll definitely link it in my description box. It does a very good job of quartering these like super quick, way quicker than what it would be like using a knife. I'm a huge like paranoid person, especially when it comes to choking. Like that's one of my biggest fears, and as you know, grapes is like one of the biggest choking hazards. So I don't care how old my kids are, I am always going to be doing this. I kid you not, that thing is going in my purse when I go to like kids' birthday parties or restaurants where I know there's going to be grapes. But anyways, I'm also going to give them each like a small handful of these cheese Ritz crackers. And yeah, that is their lunch. I was worried about everything kind of mixing together and overlapping. So I did buy some divided containers off Amazon as well. I just haven't received those yet. But I'm excited to get those. But each of them wanted an apple juice. And as you can see, after I showed the kids those cards, they wanted to put them in their lunchbox so that they could show their friends. So let's see how they did. Starting with Boston, he ate all of his chicken nuggets, and he somehow managed to come home with 2 Hot Wheels cars. Don't really know what went on there. I'm assuming his friends maybe gave it to him. Who really knows? But as you can see, he did pretty good. He said that he liked the fruit roll-ups but didn't love them. I think he was just being nice. And then Riley, she also ate all her chicken nuggets, so I'm really glad those were a hit. And she did pretty good, too. She said that she did not like those fruit roll-ups, though, so I guess I won't be buying them again. On this day, I packed them a breakfast type lunch. They love these like Jimmy Dean pancake sausages that are frozen. I did a Walmart grocery pickup and they substituted those for the Great Value ones. I didn't even know that they made them. So this is my first try on seeing how the kids like them. I really love that you can just pop these in the microwave for a minute and they are good to go. It is perfect for those chaotic school mornings. I just took them off the stick and those are good to go. So Riley likes to dip hers in syrup, so I'm pouring a small amount in that middle compartment, and Boston doesn't like syrup, so that's why I didn't give him any. I'm also going to give them both some pretzel sticks for a crunchy, salty snack. They're also both going to be getting a mozzarella string cheese. I just cut that in half. Really, I should have cut it up into 4s. It would have fit better, but wasn't thinking. And I'm going to give them both some Mandarin Oranges, and I prefer to buy it in the can because, for one, it's cheaper, and 2, those little cups drive me crazy because every time you open them, they will drown you. Even me, who's almost 29 years old, I still get drowned in the orange juice, and I'm just done. So since Boston didn't get any syrup, I didn't want to leave his little middle container empty, so I just added these small little crackers that he likes. And I also gave them some of these Spider-Man applesauce pouches. They both really love Spider-Man, and they normally love applesauce pouches, but I did ask them when I picked them up what they thought about it. And I could just tell that they didn't really care for them that much, which honestly shocked me. So I'll just be sticking to the Go-Go Squeeze ones from now on. They really love the strawberry applesauce ones. But I tried the frozen Capri Sun hack where you replace it with an ice pack. And those were not the recalled ones, by the way. I double checked. And they both said that they were not thawed in time for lunch and they couldn't drink it. So, of course, I felt really bad, but they did get some chocolate milks from school, so it's all good. Won't be doing that hack again. And as you can see, they did very good. This is the last lunch for this video, and it's my personal favorite. I'm going to be doing some homemade pizza Lunchables. So I came across these non-rounds at Kroger, and this was my first time ever buying them or trying them. And y'all, I am majorly impressed. Like, these taste incredible. The texture's incredible, and they're really good size too, and you get a lot in the pack. So I'm excited about this new find. Boston, I have never been able to get him to eat Lunchables until literally a few days ago. He finally tried a cheese pizza Lunchable and he loved it. So this was my first time ever making him, it's my first time making a homemade one for either one of them, but the first time for him to take it to school. This is a really cool improvement for him that I'm excited about, if you can't tell. So anyways, I gave them both some pizza sauce in these little disposable containers. I know that you can buy the little squeeze ones to put condiments in or pizza sauce, and I will be investing in those. I just haven't done it yet. I also gave them both some shredded mozzarella cheese. I just left Boston's like that. He doesn't like pepperoni with his, but Riley does. So I gave her a good amount of these turkey pepperonis. We have been preferring those lately because they're a lot less greasy compared to like regular pepperoni. They're both going to be getting some apples. This is a Granny Smith apple that I soaked in apple juice for a few minutes to prevent it from turning brown. So I'm just splitting that apple between the both of them. For Boston, he is going to get some peanut butter to dip his apples in, and Riley loves to dip her apples in this caramel dip. I buy these little containers at Walmart. It comes in like a pack of 6 or maybe 8. I don't even remember right now, but she loves them. Boston doesn't care for them. I also really like to pack those for Josh as well in his lunch boxes. But as you can see, I gave them both a spoon to spread their sauce on the pizza, and I didn't realize, but I ran out of all of their little drinks they like, so I had to give them a bottle of water. And honestly, I was running late and I didn't even have time to put water flavor in them, but Riley said that she enjoyed the water. It was nice and refreshing, as she put it, and as you can see, she ate everything. She said she loved it and that it was her favorite lunch of the week, which is a big deal. She liked it over the sub. And then for Boston, as you can see, he managed to somehow rip his handle off of his lunchbox. How a 5-year-old little boy does that, I don't know, but he did not touch his water, which I figured would happen since I didn't put the water flavor in it. But he got a chocolate milk at school, so at least he got something to drink, and he did a very good job on this. He said that he loved it too. There was only a couple apple slices left, so I was super happy with that. So that is it for this video. I really hope that it's helpful for anyone out there watching who just needs some help with lunchbox ideas. I know how difficult it can be. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.